Look at the sun shining in the buildings of downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, our broadcast location today. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, Miami paid the price of success. The Heat was worn down from the shortest offseason in U.S. sports history, getting just 7 weeks off. Coach Eric Spoelstra said it was a year like no other. You have to adapt and adjust. This is the life you chose and what you wanted, to play deep into the playoffs. That's the price of chasing something great. Back to you guys.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Miami, Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Oladipo in at the small forward position. And looking at where the league has gone, Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
I do. I do. I think it needs to be a balance to the game, but I also love the spacing and the fluidity of the game. And so, yeah, I don't miss all those bumps and bruises, but, yeah, I don't want this to become flag football.
Lowry against Ball. Now the pass to Hero. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. Count it. Butler's got the game going here with the first basket for the Heat.
Oh, you got to admire Butler's toughness. I mean, he's always ready to take on the defense and score on them.
Left side, Levine. Passes the ball. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Releases. Here's Adebayo. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
DeRozan with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Oladipo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
Here's DeRozan, the offensive rebound. Williams. Some solid defense from Butler.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think.
Oladipo taking his time here. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You can't leave empty points at the line. Those are gimmies, no excuses.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Lowry. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Oladipo against DeRozan. Over Oladipo. Nice D from Oladipo. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Last year, Oladipo was a surprise inclusion in the James Harden deal.
Yeah, Kevin, and a few years back was the headliner in the Paul George deal. I mean, it shows the value of Oladipo getting traded for 2 potential Hall of Famers.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
That free throw good from Butler.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now, here's Ball. 11-point game his last outing.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Hero passes to Adebayo. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Bulls shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And Vucevic, no good on that. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Here's Ball. Count it from 12.
Working on becoming a more potent offensive player. Ball, great to see him convert from right there.
Pass to Hero. Here's Oladipo. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And again, Miami with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lets a floater go. DeRozan. That's good.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Down low. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Attacking the rack to great effect. And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. This guy is a hard worker.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic.
One shot.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Coach Spolster says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off, comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Now here's DeRozan. 26 points for him last game against Brooklyn. On the wing, Levine. They get it back. Drummond. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
An elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
Pass to Adebayo. Drummond working against Butler. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by Williams.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
The dish now to Drummond. Out left to the wing. And Levine throws it down.
Go get it, young man. Go get it. Levine's so fun to watch on these alley-oops.
And the pass to Adebayo. Butler against Drummond. Butler kicks to Hero. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
On the wing, DeRozan. Guarded by Oladipo.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Back to Lowry. And Ball with the block.
A solid shot blocker at his position. Ball length allows him to make a difference on this end.
Williams trying to break free. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far, and they're right here.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Here's Drummond. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Outside Lowry. And that time, also a missed shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Miami making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Butler against Drummond. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 7 points.
Extremely active on both ends of the floor. Butler shrugs off contact.
Passes it to Williams. Over Butler. And Butler sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Levine wide open.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
They get a hand on it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Now, here's Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Strus. Connects from three-point range.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Pass to Caruso. Now, here's Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. To the paint, here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Flashing that leaping ability there. Butler really gets off the floor fast when he's near the hoop.
And at the top of the key, Williams. Pass to Drummond. Over Dedmon. Dedmon with the block. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now here's Levine. Dedmon defending. Drummond in the post. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
What an amazing display of concentration by Drummond, taking the hit like a champ and completing the bucket.
Outside Butler. And here is Dedmon. No points in the game yet for him. Jovic. And Levine with the block.
And when you have a vertical like Levine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
The pass to Drummond. A steal, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Martin's checked in for Miami. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Strus. Pass to Lowry. The 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Now here's Dosunmu. Floats one. Here's Drummond. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here is Martin. Over Williams. That one wide left.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Strus. Outside Lowry. Jovic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Bulls trailed by 9. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Second chance shot. Here's Drummond, and the rejection by Lowry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and Dedmon throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now here's Dosunmu. Levine, good. Levine's got 9.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Lowry finds Robinson. Shoots over Dosunmu. Robinson misses. Bulls trailed by 9. Drummond passes to Levine. Here's Caruso. Levine feeling it out a bit. The putback, and so it's the Miami Heat in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn, he sheds light on the significance of that play.
It's a real-life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something, and it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, and maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Martin is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Now, here's Lowry. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Count the basket. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
6 to shoot. Outside Lowry. Shoots over Dosunmu, and there's another one for the Heat.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Levine. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Here's Lowry. Martin trying to free himself up. The shot by Lowry, no good. And Vucevic kicks to Caruso. A stupendous finish in traffic.